Thank you for clicking on this video. That cow just interrupted my intro. Thank you for clicking on this video. It means a lot to me. Wow, really? You guys gonna do me like this? Anyway, I'm gonna cut straight to it. You're not here to watch me talk about an intro. Let's go. We're here at the lab, and today I'm gonna see if you can make a one-click farm. And you may be thinking, well, yeah, of course, you click a button, the water flows down, it kills all the crops. But no, I mean better than that. Let's go. Here we are into the lab, and what are we looking for today? That's right, fast farming. Let's head on in. So you may have heard of farming. It's quite simple. You get a hoe. You get the most expensive hoe you can get. You get some water, and then you hoe 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks away, you make a lovely square, and then you have what is your traditional farm. And if you're really cool, you put a trapdoor in here like that, which means the water's covered up. How it normally works is you get your seeds, and the seeds then begin to grow nice and easy. What you would do now is you go, okay, cool, I've got my seeds. I'm going to go along, going to replant them like this, like that. Yeah, get in some nice wheat, some lovely bits and pieces. But that's boring, and that is old. What some people would do is they'd build a nice perimeter. They would get a row of dispensers, and they would fill each dispenser with a bucket. Once they've done that, they make sure the water flows in the correct direction. They'd run some redstone into the back. Then, hey presto, you press the button, the water appears, and it does all your crops for you, right? Very, very basic, very, very boring. Now, my idea revolves around a cool mechanic to do with growing plants and sunlight. So I'm going to change it to nighttime. So now that it's nighttime, it's fine. I don't know why it's fine. This has just ruined my whole video. I thought I couldn't place stuff here. So what I was trying to say is that if there's no light, you can't plant stuff. But it turns out that the sky itself counts as light. So I'm going to have to put this inside a dome of sorts. So we have our dome. This is going to look awful on YouTube. And as you can see, I can place stuff near the door where the light is. But if I go too far away from the door, I actually can't place anything. I'm spamming right click, I promise you. You may think this isn't super helpful. And yeah, I guess it's not the most helpful thing in the world. But there's a cool mechanic. We'll just take the roof off real quick and I can plant all of these bad boys. So nice and planted. Put the roof back on and they're still planted. And you're thinking, but that's against the rules. You can't have plants planted when there's no light. And the game does agree. So if I do this, they all get eaten up. I guess harvested is a better word. And then boom, 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 away you go, away you go. But that's not super helpful, right? Because it means that I have to then do this to then replant, and that's not super helpful. That's where redstone lighting comes in. So what I'm thinking is we have to light this room up to plant the crops and then turn the lights off to deplant the crops. Now, I've got 3 different types of light. We have got the fantastic, the classic, the redstone lamp. We also have this sort of piston-esque light, which I think looks really cool. And then, of course, we have the new copper bulb, which goes on like so. For demonstration purposes, we're just going to turn all of them on. Why not? Grab our seeds, plant them up. There we go, nice and easy. You can plant, you can replace. We're going to let them grow up. Light levels are probably not good enough to grow here. Anyway, now we go for the one-click harvest. Turn off all of the lights. Pitch black. Oh, that's satisfying. That is so satisfying. Look at that. All of the goodies. Now, you may be thinking, that's great, but look at this thing. It's huge, it's bulky, it's really annoying. Or you may be thinking that's too small. One or the other, I'm sure. So, I'm going to redefine this and make it... Redefine? I'm going to redesign this and make it a little bit smaller, see what we can come up with. For my designs, I just want to double check something. We have tinted glass in the game now, and I'm wondering if that gives a light level of 0. My light level is 15. If I do that, oh, it goes to 0. Okay, this could be very useful. This is going to take greenhouses to a whole new level. They're going to be functional now. So, let's go. This is quite good. I can really easily see if there's light in there or not by just breaking and placing this glass. So, I'm going to see if doors block out the light. Hopefully they do. Oh, it doesn't seem they do. Does an iron door? No, it doesn't seem so. Okay, so in that case, it's going to need to be a piston door to get in and out, which shouldn't be too difficult, right? Okay, the most basic piston door in the world. And we are in, just need to put in these here and here. Then we have complete blackness and I can't get out. Cool, we can get in, we can get out. It gets nice and dark in there. Let's actually do some planting, shall we? Actually, before I do the plants, I'm going to do the lights. And what I'm actually going to do is a nice little toggle with the bulbs. Bulbs are lovely. Got the lights there in, they are on. I wanted to make these into water, but I can't because of the redstone. But there's a little trick up my sleeve. Yep, I did mean to say sleeve, because we can do this, and these can become water sources without spilling onto the redstone below. Very cool. Hoe up the soil. Nice bit of seeds in here. Away they grow. The lights are on. The stuff is growing in there very nicely in our greenhouse. I'm going to head on in. The lights go off. They close behind me and boom. Boom. Instant farming. We can just pop the lights on like that. Very nice and very simple. This is not the prettiest thing in the world, and I'm sure that you could definitely make it a lot bigger, a lot nicer. But the idea works, which I think is very cool. I'll just show it off one more time. The lights are on. In we go. The lights turn themselves off. Harvested. Harvested. Lights back on. Easy peasy, lemon and squeezy. Well, that is going to do it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you've learned something new. If you want to make your own one of these, make it cool, make it fancy, make it look awesome. Drop your ideas in the comments and tag me in the videos, and I might even come and watch them. Who knows? I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. It's Mike at my computer. Oh, look at that. I mean...